There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call safe hand. He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Spread it left. Rafael Leao. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he gets rid in a hurry. Out towards the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In once more. Danger averted for now. There's the shot! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears. Lee Kang-in! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Swung over. Rafael Leao is onto it in a flash. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their foot...
Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Xabi along. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Lukiele. Rafael Leao might just make this. Spread neatly. He's got away. Fires it in low. Serbia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Lee Kang-in showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the finish! And it's come back out to him. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Great defending, strong and determined. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now it's Vlahovic. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys.
Can he finish? No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Substitution for Serbia, number 27, Reimer, number 5, Nuri Mukiele, number 26.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Number 6,
And that's play. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Costa Curta getting this one clear.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Alexander-Arnold. Serbia have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Van Nistelrooy. He's having a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That is lovely. And here's DiMarco. And that's aimed into the middle. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Looking to play him in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Leao. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's...
Oh, he's been caught napping. He is through here. Takes a shot. He's got a goal. Serbia are back in business. Perfect placement, the one. And we've reached half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So there was the first half.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we are back on the way. A probing pass. Deftly out wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Vlahovic. Gabriel can see. Oh, he's taken it. Great ball, and he's having a go. That carried quite a threat. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Rafael Leao. Played into space out wide. Now it's Lee Kang-in.
Lee Kang-in really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Palmer has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He won't be happy with that one. And it's hoisted clear. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And he's managed to get free. Played into space. It's a goal kick. And he was quick to react. Now it's Palmer. Played back in. Palmer. And a chance! It's in! And again they hit the front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Adams. Serbia still have the cards to affect this game. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. That is ended up in no man's land. Rafael Leao. Lee Kang-in. And that's been slipped through. Van Nistelrooy. Shot, surely! And it's in! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Serbia get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Gordon. He has found the way through. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And that has earned a reprieve, and he's had a hit! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Beckenbauer, Yamal is herring after that one. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And this is Kane. Now it's Vlahovic. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Shot could be on. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Serbia have their second corner now. Cleared away. Decent chance! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Gordon's Kane! He wasn't that far away.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kane chasing after it. Hakimi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Gordon really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a cute ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And that has been cut short. Bebeto played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
It's Asa! And with that, the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch.
Chance! Now, oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Serbia! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that has not gone well. Looking for the run. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that has been slung wide. Cross to the back post. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Serbia are looking to go forward now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. DiMarco kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? And he skips past his man. That's tidy. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice interception, well timed. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Serginho gets into some space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And a chance! They just took too long getting forward.
Rashford simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Well read, nice interception. And here's Nunez. And he shoots! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs.
And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. He's picked his way through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Bernardo Silva taking charge of the dead ball. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. And the ball's come loose here. Tries to cross, and again! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Hullet. And that pass just didn't quite work. Adams gets over and intercepts. And it's Owen. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that's well seen too. Adams plays it all the way forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super ball! He's had a shot! And another try! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Played out towards the right wing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Owen. Serbia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That is lovely. That is good strength. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Kane, now there's a fine ball, takes a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is... applies the finish! Goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Lima! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put...
John, surely! Rude Hullet, beyond special! What a player! About as smooth as it gets. And right on half-time, that is telling. And that will surely go down as... And there is the half-time whistle. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. Here we go again. It's a pretty loose pass. Mukiele. Swung over. Throw in. Played over towards the opposite flank. Xavi Alonso, and it's Hullet. Tries to thread one through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Terrific header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Yamal might just make this. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And this is Owen, looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shapes to shoot! It's there! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Serbia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Owen! Kane is there to clear. This might spell danger. And Hullet! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Now it's Xabi Alonso. Great ball, and he's in here. Not the most accurate pass. He's in space and looking for options. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's a poor one. Paris Saint-Germain with another chance from a corner. So, third corner of the game. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Davids. And he was alert to it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now this could be a chance. Owen! Chance again? No.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. This is the time you need that pace.
Hullet. Hangs in. There's the header! No, not the best of headers.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Beckenbauer. And it's DiMarco. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's taking no chances there. Mukiele. Mukiele making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's managed to get free. Kane. Yamal. He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He has found the way through. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Big chance! And that would have won it.
Davids is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Serbia have their second corner now.
Le numéro 18, Owen. Le numéro 15, le numéro 9, le numéro 10. cartes. Le numéro 14, le numéro 20, Fernando Torres. Le numéro 8, le numéro 17.
Keeper's dealt with that. Takes the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? And he's quick to snatch it back. Tries from a long way out. And that is doing no harm at all.
Changement.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Davids. Darwin on 2 now, and looking for 3. Oh, easy pickings there. Saka. Beckenbauer.
Il y aura 4 minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That's been cut out, well played. That is good alertness. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Davids. That's a nicely shaped ball. Look at the space here. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. A horrible... And that is that. Serbia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Darwin picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Dès le coup de sifflet final.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we? And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Serbia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Sends it crossfield. And he plays one through. Chance for a shot! Oh, that pass, it's shot at goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Serbia with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. Rafael Leao. Berbatov.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is good strength. And he's had it nicked away. Mukiele. And Adams, played out to the left flank. Rafael Leao tries to pass it through, skims one in. And that's the keeper's ball. Azar. Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Shoots!
Serbia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hernandez picks it up out wide. And he's certainly onside here. And he stands tall, impenetrable. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Adams deals with that comfortably. Yamal. Mukiele. Hazard. Hazard was alert to the possibilities. And the shot! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's done very well to get to that.
Berbatov clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Rice. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! Serbia are looking to go forward now. And that's a dangerous ball. Lima.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright. Mukiele. Yamal. Beckenbauer. And it's Hernandez. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Lima.
Serbia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Raul. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. There's the header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Chance, surely! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key...
And we've reached half-time. How would you review the first half?
Serbia really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitution.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal.
Can he finish? Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Serbia really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. Oh, it's come off the upright. And that has put paid to that. DiMarco. Tonali. He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Tries to play it through, thinks about the shot. Gordon! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. He has found the way through. Adams gets across to intercept that, and it's skewed away. It's a pretty loose pass. Mendieta threads one in. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Tonali has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Mendieta has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Gaitska Mendieta. Darwin. 60 minutes played. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. And he's onside. And Berbatov! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Serbia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Mendieta. Can he spark a counter here? And that's been drilled in. Oh, good spread.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for the run. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the keeper couldn't hold it. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told...
Girassi! Oh, they could be caught out here. And again! They've done it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So is this the start of a comeback? And that could set him on his way. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's picked it up out wide. Neymar. Serbia can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's definitely not his best. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi, can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Played out wide, and it's Hernandez. Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Plays a sharp little ball here. An uncompromising challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hernandez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Messi.
Has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Last chance, perhaps. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Oh, he's seen that early. And that is that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone.